Aloha, welcome to 10 Minutes on 6.2, Radicals and Rational Exponents. Rational means fractions, that's going to be fractions and the exponents in here. These are posted in your folders in Schoology. Look in Chapter 6, you'll see it somewhere in their PDFs. I can't think of where it is exactly right now. But you'll have this both blank and filled out in there. These main mathematical proficiencies are in the book. The pages are noted in there, some examples in there. You got videos in the book and stuff too. You are evaluating things. I strongly encourage you to do things with numbers. I'm going to show you how to use the calculator, but practice using the numbers. It's going to help you in the long run. You'll be quicker if you do these by hand. You're going to start to recognize a lot of these numbers and you'll get better at them. So I encourage you to do that. Okay, one thing I want to show you here quick, Desmos, okay, calculator here, D-E-S-M-O-S, great calculator on here, the best one I find, better than the Google one. I shouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely a good one. The scientific, they got graphing one there too, if you want to try that. They got a basic 4 function in there. And we're going to talk about some things in here in a little bit. Okay. Another thing I mentioned in the 6.1 is... Whoa, that was magic how I moved all that stuff on the screen. I also showed you in 6.1 my little list of all these rules that are listed previously up here, which I should have spent more time going over earlier. And this one basically, we've got these rules here. The nth root of a is a to the 1 over n. That's one of your basic concepts in there. And then over here, fractional exponents, rational exponents. The m, the numerator is the exponent. The n, the denominator, is the root of the square root of the radical in there. Notice the 2/3 here too. We got the square on the outside, the root 3 in the bottom, or the 1/3 becomes the cube root there. But let's rumble on these. So that's what we're going to use right here. I haven't been doing enough of this. Find the indicated nth root of a. That's using some of these rules down at the bottom here. So this one I'm going to have the 4th root. So that's going to be the 4th root of 256. It's an even number, so you know it's got to be even. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. Nope, that doesn't work. So I'm going to try 4 times 4 is... This is going to give me 16. This is going to give me 64. 64 times this last 4, oops, there's our 256. So since 4 times 4 times 4, or 4 to the 4th power is 256, the 4th root of 256, go away, is going to actually be equal to positive or negative 4. This is an even number, and like it says in one of the things over here, if n is even, you have 2 real roots, the positive and the negative one. So that's one of those rules that's listed above. Take a look at it, watch it. Let's go over here. Let's check our answers. We got them on the side. There's our answer right there, our positive or negative 4. On this one, again, evaluate the expression. We got the 1/6 here. That 6 is in the denominator, so that's going to mean it's the 6th root of 729. Or what we're really looking for here, what number to the 6th power equals 729? I'm going to start with some 3s. Whoops, sorry about that. Get rid of that. Why does it keep doing that? 3, let's just slide this up. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I'm going to have to multiply 6 3s. That's 9. That gives me 81. That's going to give me 243. Oops, I missed one here. That should have been 27. 27 times 3 is 81. 81 times 3 is 243. And 243 times 3, that's going to be my 729 right there. So we've got 3 to the 6th power is this, so this is going to equal, again, this is going to be positive or negative 3. I didn't mean to get that right away. The odd ones are the ones that are going to only have one root. You can do the negatives on that, so those odd exponents only have the one root. And let's see, that plus or minus 3. There we've got it in our answers. The screen's just driving me nuts today. Sorry about all the interruptions. How are we doing on our time? I don't see my timer here. I hope it's recording. I'm going to be bummed if it's not. Read my directions. Rewrite the expression in rational exponent form. I got to use my rule here. We can see that over here. That's this one on the bottom down here. A to the m. Oops, look at ugly there. This one down here. A to the m over n equals the nth root of a all raised to the m power. So I want to remember that. So you can go this way. In this case, we're going to go this way for this first one. So the number under the square root is a, so that's going to be 4. M is the number in top. That's the one out here, so that's my 3. So that's going to be 3. The n is the one that's in the little crotch of the radical sign there. That goes in the denominator. That's going to be 5. We have 4 over 3/5. I've been forgetting to circle my answers before. But there it is right there. It checks out. That looks good. Oops, I've been forgetting to show you how to use the calculator here. Then I showed you, and you weren't here because I didn't realize I had stopped recording. So let's go back to number 11 here and take a look at this. And I got our Desmos scientific calculator up here on the left-hand side. You see 729 to the 1/6 power, which we converted to take a look at. And then we calculated. We can do that over here. So let's take a look at this. So let's first do this. You see this a to the b function. Sometimes that is written as a to the b. Sometimes it's x to the y. Other calculators, you'll see 729, and you have to use this hat symbol. And you can put the 1/6, but make sure you put it in parentheses. The parentheses will make a difference. You can test it out and see it. So the Desmos works very intuitively on these. So I'm going to do 729. That's going to be my a. And I click that a to the b, and notice it puts us up on an exponent right there. Now I got to put 1 divided by 6. I don't have to put the parentheses here. Some calculators you would have to put the parentheses. You can see over on this side it says equals 3. And there's our answer right there. It equals 3. Now, let's check this with the calculator. We also said this is the 6th root of 729. And you see this nth root right there. Let's try that. Oh, you see, and there in the armpit of the radical, that's where the little thing is. Let's put our 6 right there. And then let's click in the gray area, and we can do our 729. Oh, it equals 3, showing us right over there. So that's using the little calculator. I bring that up. I bring it up because you can do a lot of these problems with it. I do like to think through these on my own, though. So we got 343 to the 2/3. If it helps to rewrite it, you can. 343 to the 2/3. That's going to be squared. Just from doing some previous one, I'm thinking this is 7 to the 3rd power. 7 times 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 times another 7. Well, 7 times 50 is 350. Minus 1, that's 343. That's going to be it. So 7 to the 3rd equals 343. So this is going to give us 7 squared, and we get 49 for our answer. Let's take a look over here. Smooth, there's a 49. I've gone a minute over here than I wanted to, but let's just take a look at this. It's a lot like the last one. We're using that 1/2 right there. And just look at this. Read the problem. Find the radius. So we're going to have to undo our square root here. We're going to have to do our square root. Our area, that's going to be A. That's 1493. That's the capital A. You can use 3.14 or you can use pi. So this is going to be R equals, what is it, 1493. That was a very good year. Over 4 pi. Okay, and then that's to the 1/2 power. You can put that straight into your calculator over here. You do have the answer over here. It's 10.9, I believe, because that's got the meters on it, and we're looking at the meters here. That's what you want to get. Some of you on calculators, remember, you may have to do 1493 divided by parentheses 4 times pi in parentheses. You may have to put another parentheses. I'm showing a bracket here, and then do 1/2. Or you could just do that all under a square root. Mess around with it. Make sure you can get it. Good luck. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.